Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol HK. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis several times in the past, so that's where these various colored annotations are coming from. But I'm just going to do some house cleaning with those and get them out of the way. Sure, they still pertain. They're just not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines all over the place. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, that does need to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they do tend to act as resistance. So going into today and really the past couple of days, 29 cents for the most part was doing a decent job of holding that support. But today that level just got, it did not hold at all today. And the price just continued to separate to the downside, including the final 30 minutes of the day, which is represented right here, where you can see the volume, kicked into high gear. And with the higher volume, got even further separation to the downside from 29. So 29 is certainly, been broken today, and that'll be the key level of resistance to watch going forward. But now even more so a near-term level of resistance. So before you even talk about doing battle with 29, the near-term level is now going to be right there at the 26-cent mark. So again, yes, 29 is indeed a level of resistance. However, from kind of a logical sequence in terms of when does it make sense to start to talk about that, first you would want to get back above the 26-cent mark. As far as levels of support are concerned, it's basically in kind of reverse blue sky breakout territory because this is the lowest the chart has been. Maybe forever. I'm not quite sure on that, but definitely the lowest the chart has been for a very, very long time. So as far as areas of support, and the thing is, given the final 30 minutes, it's not like the only reason it probably stopped going down was because the closing bell rang. So going into Friday, it's basically like almost trying to catch a falling knife at this point in time. So if you're, looking at this from some sort of trading angle, I would definitely look to try to see at least some sort of sideways price action before you make a move. If not, then, you risk, potentially trying to catch the falling knife. But we'll see what happens with it. But it was looking like it might try to bottom out. But after today's price movement, looking like the bears are now back in full control. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.